Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the channel. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're into what we're doing. For those of you just joining us, Joshua and I are the creators of Southtown. That's a cyberpunk comic book series set in Richmond, Virginia. We have 3 issues available. You can get those on our website, as well as some cool merch like this hat and what the hell, a Southtown official basketball jersey. We are hard at work on the 4th issue, and we have a Kickstarter page in pre-launch, so you can follow that link in the description and follow along for updates, and you may get access to some exclusive early bird deals once we go live. So again, thanks for checking everything out, and on with the show.
Neko, I was basically going because that is Allie's character who identifies similarly to Allie.
Right.
Um, so that one and uh, and Spider are both Pan,
hmm
and uh, and Switchboard is Switchboard seems to be a lot of things. Switch to like Polly and
Like if I can get it wet, I'm gonna.
yeah. Switchboard identifies as horny.
We're live, by the way.
Oh,
Welcome to the stream.
welcome to the stream, ladies and
Switchboard is
gentlemen.
horny.
Uh, hello, everybody.
Anyway,
How's it going?
hi.
We're
Um,
just we're just talking about trying to hook stuff up um, to make some posts from Southtown's official channels to celebrate Pride.
it's Pride
So
Month, and we don't have anything to sell, which make us seem disingenuous. So
right,
we have
right,
comics to sell, but like
yeah.
we're
I'm
not like,
sorry.
hi, Target.
Yeah,
Pride
I'm
Month at
sorry.
Target.
I'm sorry we haven't gone out of our way to monetize Pride.
Other than like representing them regularly in our book.
Yeah, we're just talking about like there are a number of characters who have been uh shown already who are like canonically queer in one way or the other. And so we are trying to uh, we're going to have a post that sort of shows them and shows that we see you and
Visibility, yeah, like,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, yeah,
we see we appreciate you and we want you to feel seen inside the comic as well.
yes, and yeah, like, be who you are inside and out, and we support that wholeheartedly, and
100%.
so, yeah, it's
And
not just a gimmicky month. It's like, yeah, we have a lot of, I mean, yeah, we both have a lot of friends in the LGBTQ
yeah,
plus community, and
yeah.
we're pretty heavily vested in the safety and acceptance of those communities.
Yes, absolutely. We have a few characters we wanted to, we're going to be putting out a post that has the characters who are like canonically on the page, even if it hasn't happened yet, uh, are canonically represented as part of the LGBTQ community. Um, and um, there are a few characters who are represented that like because it's something that as the writer I was like I'm I am a heterosexual straight white male.
You're cis het white.
I'm cishet white, so it's uh,
As
it
am I.
it,
Cheers to
it
that.
is it is in many it
Weird
is
weird side note, this beer has a bacony finish.
really
It's weird. Anyway, moving on.
uh, so a lot of times it's not my story to tell, but also in a lot of ways like it's just uh, my goal with the comic is to normalize things that like rather than try to tell a story that I'm not necessarily always equipped to tell well. Um, uh, I wanted to just kind of normalize uh, communities that are currently marginalized. That the one aspirational element of Southtown, I guess, is that some of these communities would be less marginalized, but but because of that, there are certain characters who, in my head and as I've written them, they're part of the community, but because there wasn't any organic way that it ends up coming up, I don't write a whole lot of romance. I don't write a whole lot of like sex scene type stuff, and so sometimes it's just not relevant to the plot. But because of those characters, like like in the comic, you know, something that I've got in my head that I don't know if it's ever going to come up in the comic, and it's quite likely that it won't because every story that I have intended for him doesn't really have anything to do with his sexuality. Maybe that's appropriate because the Smith is ace, is uh, uh, um, but and then there's a character that you've met ever since the first issue named Two, um, who is the sort of head of the corporate mercenary team, but I don't really ever address their sexuality, but they are kind of modeled after uh, an actor who is uh, a part of the community, Ruby Rose. Is that what her name is?
Was
The
it the one from Batgirl or Bat? She was.
Yes, yeah, and the one who was the one who was mute in uh, the second John Wick movie.
Right. I haven't. We've been meaning to go back and watch the John Wicks.
The John Wicks are so good.
I loved them, and I'm sure I still do. I just haven't had a chance to go back and revisit
Hmm.
pretty long time. So
Yeah.
but the wife and I have been talking about a rewatch of that, but we were trying to get through the Fast series, and we did.
Yeah.
So, waiting on whether they actually make that last one or just start doing spin-offs because Vin Diesel's bored.
God, I hope they make that last one. 'Cause I love Jason Momoa's villain.
He was
in that
great.
thing. I also love how much more fucked up the last movie was than all the others.
Also, like, here's the thing. Here's what's gonna be hilarious for me. Here's my invested stake. How are they gonna recast Lil B? Or
Yeah.
are they just gonna use the same kid and put like a 19-year-old young adult where a 10-year-old was standing in the previous movie and just be like, don't worry about it. Like,
Hey, yo, daddy.
like it's like, oh, it's okay. Wait, so is Lil B Vin Diesel's kid or
Lil B is Vin Diesel and I forget the Brazilian cop's name.
the one they just murdered unceremoniously on the plane?
In front of the child, yeah.
That's when my wife noped out of part 8. She's like, that's too fucked up. I'm done. and kudos to her because I didn't even give it a second thought the first time I saw it.
It's so funny
And she's
because like
just like, I can't deal with that. And I'm like, good for you.
it's
Because then
so
we could go
funny.
to part 9.
Yeah. It's so funny because like I got more invested the more fucked up they got later on. Like my favorite thing about Fast X is how like uh, how jarringly dark some of the moments were. Like you went from oh I'm gonna make millions and oh I'm gonna hack cell phones to a man like stabbing people and then like full deep throating the blade.
So, like
After.
the part where he had like he was having a full conversation with 3 dead people with their
That
eyes taped open.
that is my favorite part of that movie.
Yeah, it's insane. Like
That felt like I was watching a Borderlands movie. That felt like what the Borderlands movie should have been.
maybe that's the untitled Borderlands movie.
Yeah, I mean, the Borderlands movie was the least I have ever enjoyed watching a film.
Listening to you hate on that movie gives me strength. Like, just the ire you have for it is so
I hate it so
powerful,
much.
and I love it. Like
The only
it comes up
the
once a convention, actually.
the the only like visual medium that I hate more than that is Rings of Power.
Yeah, I mean that you have a very
A very bitter hatred
very
for.
specific investment.
Yes.
But Yeah, Rings of Power I haven't bothered with. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be excited about Hunt for Gollum or not.
I can tell you exactly whether I'll be excited for Hunt for Gollum.
Okay.
Um,
Please tell.
Absolutely fucking not.
Great.
I think
Is it
as
because they're employing AI or
are they employing AI?
I mean, Andy Serkis has come out being like, AI is fine. Yeah.
um,
Martin Scorsese just like took an investment in an AI company. Like it's getting bad. It's getting real
oh,
bad.
oh, good. Oh, good. Um, yeah, my thing is, I think that the first thing they did unforgivably wrong with Rings of Power, the first, not the last, the, thing that they did unforgivably wrong about Rings of Power is they specifically targeted a section of uh, Arda mythology, um, which had less writing on it, and the writing that was there, most even Lord of the Rings fans are unfamiliar with.
Mhm.
And so their expressed goal was to go, hey, there isn't shit here, so we can make up our own shit.
No.
It's Tolkien. He is the greatest storyteller of all time. If you're not going to adapt what he wrote, then just do a different IP. Make up your own IP. Be brave, like write your own thing. Rings of Power would still have been shit as its own thing because, like, even as a generic fantasy IP, it's kind of a dumpster fire. But, um,
I
but
heard the same thing about Wheel of Time, but I haven't watched that either. So
I've watched the first season of it, and I don't think I ever read Wheel of Time. I thought I had, and once I started watching the first episode, I was like, "No, I read A Wrinkle in Time." But
have I watched Doctor Who? No, that was the Phantom Toll Booth.
did I
Fair.
watch Doctor Who? No, I watched Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Even wow. Yes, and tonight.
Did you ever see that video where I think it was like Funny or Die or someone who did it, but they took uh, a reboot of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and modeled it after Breaking Bad. So
No, I need to see this.
she'd become just a full morphine dealer and like a kingpin.
She would too.
Hmm. It was so crazy. But
Wasn't she was she in Wedding Crashers or something where she was like the hot mom that like
I would believe you if you said anything where she had played the hot mom. But I don't know anything else that she's been in. Like I know she's been in plenty of other things. It's just like
I'm pretty sure she showed up in either Wedding Crashers or something Wedding Crashers adjacent in that same era and like played the hot mom that like the protagonist like slept with and is trying not to sleep with again.
oh right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because yeah, Jane Seymour is still a fucking smoke show.
Yeah.
And
By the way,
Wedding
I
Crashers
just
is a
realized that our
15-year-old
title is
movie. What's that?
I just realized that our title is off.
Oh shit. That's fine. We're not playing Chrono Trigger.
Yep. I don't know if you can tell by watching us. We are not currently playing Chrono Trigger.
Back to the Future?
Yeah.
6-3. 6-2. Back to the
Yes.
Future? I'm leaving it. Art stream.
Yep. um, but yeah, um, like Wheel of Time, I watched the first season and like it was fine
Yeah.
from the perspective of someone who knows fuck all about Wheel of Time lore.
Yeah.
So I'm sure for someone who like is actually familiar with it, it's ruined. It's just like Like Ready Player.
I think it got canceled. So like it was
Yeah.
like it had like 2 seasons maybe, and then people were
Mhm.
like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah.
Like
Well,
they
it's just like I feel like the Ready Player One movie did well, but I also feel like it absolutely butchered everything that was like good and lovable about the book. And I know you're not a big fan of the book, but
I'm not, but I understand it because the book has so much IP. Like
yes,
even like getting Steven Spielberg was brilliant because the guy is a fucking mastermind of the last like 40 years of cinema.
yeah,
But he's still not above IP theft or anything that's going to be super expensive to put on screen. And like
but the
it
movie
was the
also,
closest thing. Actually, no, it's not the closest thing. I was going to say I was going to compare to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which
yeah,
at the time put Looney Tunes and Disney on screen at the same time. And that was a miracle that I completely ignored because I was 9 when it came out.
right? But like, well, like
But I
the
will
movie,
say the closest thing we've gotten to Roger Rabbit since then is actually not Ready Player One. It is the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie
oh yeah,
on Disney Plus. It's way better than you think it should be.
okay,
It is so much better than you think it should be. I'm going to go on a tangent for a second with this one.
yeah,
Um, John Mulaney and Andy Samberg play Chip and Dale.
nice,
And it's a world where Hollywood exists with the animated characters as actors.
Mhm.
So it's like similar concept, but updated to like 2022.
Yeah,
And
nice,
holy shit, they nailed it. Um,
nice.
I'm gonna spoil one thing. Dale gets work done because he's more CG than Chip.
Yeah,
He's a little more 3D.
yeah.
And he's basically doing conventions. And the booth across from his booth at the convention is Ugly Sonic. The original Sonic from the trailer that they had to
Yeah,
redo,
yeah,
and it's voiced by Tim Robinson.
that's awesome.
I was just like, hold the phone. How has nobody watched this? It's
Right. Well, now I have to watch that. Yeah.
you really do. It's actually really good. Hey, maybe we could watch it before the punk rock flea market
Oh, hell yeah. I'm
or
super
something
down.
like that.
I'm
You have
super
Disney
down.
Plus, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was way better than it should have been. They make a joke about how many voices Seth Rogen has done. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's it's
That's
surprisingly good. And it has
awesome.
a lot to do with like the plot has to do with like IP theft
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So yeah, it's good. It's way better than you think it would be.
Sweet. Yeah. We'll definitely have to check that out. But it's like the Ready Player One movie. The thing is, it had a lot of IPs still in the movie.
Oh yeah, I mean
But
we got Iron Giant in there.
the thing that's like ruining for it is the whole thing about the book is all about the author's obsession with specifically 80s pop culture.
Yeah.
And so when the movie and like the 80s have such a distinct and recognizable like ambiance to them and a specific aesthetic, a specific vibe. Um, and the movies completely ignored the 80s element to just give it just everything from the past 40 years.
Oh yeah. They like I think they kind of got like nostalgia. It was like a nostalgia bomb. Like they didn't.
Right, but it's nostalgia for like it's nostalgia for that for a bunch of stuff that that James Halliday, the guy who invented this whole thing, wouldn't have any nostalgia for.
That was I think that was one of the issues that came with the finale of Stranger Things, is that they were referencing things from like the 90s when it's like still taking place in 1987,
Yeah.
and it's like You just referenced Jurassic Park, and that was all of 1993.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, it's that that was something that I think like really, really did the movie an injustice. And I understand Hollywood always wants the most important people to be hot because you want to enjoy looking at them. But like, it's kind of narratively important that the protagonist and to a lesser extent the female lead, Parzival and Artemis, it's
Mhm.
kind of narratively important that in real life they're not attractive people physically.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, there was a whole section in that book where, like, after um, Parzival
yeah,
Wade Watts, like after he like becomes this big old gunter, terrible name by the way. Uh,
yeah,
After he becomes this big old gunter, he like basically shaves his whole body and lives his life in like a virtual suit covered in like Vaseline
yeah.
for like months, and he sounded disgusting.
Oh
Like
yeah.
outside of the Oasis, he sounded like he like probably smelled bad.
Oh, for sure.
Like you get like Tyler, what's his name? New Cyclops. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tyler. I want to say Tyler Sheridan, but there's Taylor Sheridan.
I that's what
Is his
I
last
wanted
name
to say as
Sheridan?
well.
I want to say
I'm
his
gonna look.
last name Sheridan. I don't know, but like, yeah, you get him, who's not an unattractive guy, and like Artemis. I was let down by the reveal that she's like, "Oh, don't
Exactly the
fuck
same,
me.
but with a port
I have
wine
a little
stain.
port wine like stain thing, birthmark,"
Yeah.
and like that was like that let me down in the book because like,
Yes.
yeah, there are things.
Ty Sheridan is his name.
Ty Sheridan. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I like they're not bad looking people. It's like,
No.
but they have to be hot the whole time, unless you're putting out a movie like The Whale, where Brendan Fraser just plays.
Brendan Fraser, people are okay with representing him as not hot because like I feel like everyone who goes to see a Brendan Fraser movie nowadays is people who remember him from back in the day and who are just like absolutely eating up his comeback.
Yeah, I mean, also he was way too hot in The Mummy, so we got to
Yeah.
make up for that.
Yeah,
Like, to
my
be
wife
fair,
and I just recently.
everyone was way too hot in The Mummy.
Yeah. I've seen so many posts about how that movie was just everybody's bisexual awakening.
Mhm. Like, oh, Rachel Weisz is really hot, but so is Brendan Fraser,
Yeah.
or the guy with tattoos on his face. Oh.
I also one thing I love about the Mummy too is that like her dumbass brother Jonathan is still like an extreme genius and like one of the world's leading experts on Egyptology. He's just also kind of a dingus.
Put him into an adventure scenario and he's useless.
Yeah, but he's like it's like, oh, like definitely one of the leading experts in ancient Egypt, like Egyptian mythology and Egyptology and shit. So
Oh, the
yeah,
Mummy. Are they still talking about maybe? I heard somebody say something that they're like trying to reboot it. I'm like, leave it alone. Just let it
well,
be.
they did with the Tom Cruise one, and then they did this Lee Cronin one that I haven't seen.
Oh, yeah, I think that they may be thinking about like rebooting like the adventure franchise of the Mummy.
Yeah,
And I'm
was
like,
the Tom Cruise one not that? I didn't see it because
it
it's
was the
Tom Cruise.
Mummy. It was them trying to like start a it was them trying to start a universe. Like they were like, oh, let's do the Universal Monsters universe, and it did so poorly they couldn't even pay off their cameo of Russell Crowe as Dr. Jekyll. I haven't seen the movie. I just know too much about it, and I will
I
probably never watch it.
I there is a singular Tom Cruise movie that I can watch and fully enjoy, and that is Minority Report. And every other Tom Cruise movie, I don't know what it is. Like like who he is as a person aside, I don't think that really impacts it because I think I felt this way before he started like revealing how batshit he was. Um, but I don't know what it is. He's not a bad actor. He seems like maybe if you're not married to him, he's a nice guy. But, but
I mean,
uh,
ask Katie Holmes that question.
right, right. But like he makes movies unwatchable for me.
Yeah, I mean, and Lauren, my wife, has the same thing. And like, I can watch a Mission Impossible movie and take myself out of the Tom Cruise of it all because there are plenty of other actors to do things in there. But
Yeah,
like, yeah, oh yeah, he's like he's a brand. He's not an actor. Like
yeah. Well,
that's
and
that's the thing with him. Though I will say, what was the Edge of Tomorrow or like Live Die
mhm,
Repeat or whatever they called it?
yeah,
That was a pretty good movie.
I keep hearing that, and I'm trying to get the will up to watch it because it seems like something I would love.
If you can muster the will to overshadow Tom Cruise and just watch Emily Blunt,
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
That's how it worked for me.
I will try because
It's actually pretty good.
yeah.
All right, I
I
need to do
I
something about the Smith's giraffe neck here, so I'm gonna.
I'm kind of enjoying it. It
I
looks
mean,
very Boondock
it's
Saints.
it's a good face-off moment, but like the Smith's neck here is just way too far out there. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
just
I'm gonna I'm gonna edit that in post, if you will.
yeah, it's just giving me uh a lot of Boondock Saints vibes.
Uh, which part?
I don't know. Like or not Boondock Saints, Boondocks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, even better. I was
yeah.
worried because I actually don't like the movie Boondock Saints.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't. I liked it when I was like 20,
So the
and it's just like watching it now. I'm like, okay, I was like edgy and kind of like all angry and blah blah blah, and like and rewatching it like recently. Recently, I mean, like 10 years ago, I was like,
yeah,
oh, this guy really wanted to make a Tarantino film
yeah.
and couldn't.
I just think it's funny. It's one of those things like I put like I haven't watched it in quite a while, but uh but I know like when I watched it I definitely enjoyed it. But and like the guy that the Smith is actually based on, the friend of mine that the Smith is based on, um it's like his favorite film of all time. But uh which is funny because he's a really cool guy, which kind of flies in the face of all the rest of what I'm about to say. But uh,
I mean, favorite film of all time as Boondock Saints is a flex, I guess.
yeah. But like it's just funny because like I kind of put Boondock Saints in exactly the same realm as bands like Breaking Benjamin and Disturbed and Godsmack.
So
And
there's a documentary you need to see. It's a documentary called Overnight, and it is about the kind of overnight success of that movie.
okay.
And basically, it's it's like how this guy wrote a script. He lived in Boston. He was like a bartender in Boston. No
Yeah.
shame to bartenders. I am one. Um, and he wrote this script and he sold it. And he sold it to Hollywood. And that comes with a lot of money.
Hmm.
But he had the balls, and I say balls now because this is a thing. This is a flex. Um, to be like, I want to direct it, and that's big, and like
Yeah.
kudos to that. But the rest of the documentary is basically about he only wanted to promote his band. He like the Hollywood executives that basically greenlit this project. He shat all over them And like, I'm as anti-corporate as anybody, but like, these are the guys with money, and you're a bartender from Boston.
Yeah.
Like, they wanted to cast Patrick Swayze as the Willem Dafoe role.
Which right
Would have been-
choice not to do that.
I mean, yeah, I think it would have been a different film entirely, but like,
I love Willem Dafoe's
oh,
character
he
and his
did
portrayal.
amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like basically the reason why it took 10 years to make Boondock 2 is because he blacklisted himself by acting like such an asshole making this movie that just like, yeah, like Troy Duffy, that's his name, Troy Duffy. So every time I watch this movie, I just picture him like watching it like Pulp Fiction and be like, I can do that.
Right.
And Tarantino is problematic in his own right, but I still like his films.
Right. It's like, you know what Tarantino needs more of? The Dropkick
Feet.
Murphys.
Dropkick Murphys. What kind of crossover would Tarantino and Rob Liefeld be?
Ooh. just you just what you cut to Tarantino ogling and then cut to Rob Liefeld drawn feet and then cut back to just a horribly drawn
Just
like
Tarantino
30
stabbing
second
Rob Liefeld to
30
death.
yeah 30-second sketch of Quentin Tarantino and just like every time you look back and it's a worse it's a worse Liefeld feat and then just a more abstract fucking drawing of Tarantino
Amazing. Oh my
until the feet are a badly drawn picture of Tarantino.
It's amazing.
No, yeah, I'm gonna go on a little tear that like I'm gonna have to tell the friend of mine that the Smith is based on. I'm gonna have to tell him that he's gonna have to watch this so that he doesn't feel like I'm talking behind his back because he's gonna fucking hate what I'm about to say.
Oh no.
So, and I've said it to him too. I've said it to him too, but uh, and now I'm realizing I wonder if I should, but it's too late. So just
The
gonna.
internet is forever, Joshua.
The internet is forever. So
So whether anyone's watching is also kind
yeah.
of up in the air.
So that whole realm of people that whole realm of people who are super into Boondock Saints and uh Five Finger Death Punch and uh and Breaking Benjamin and like all that all of that all goes together. And also looped in there goes Fast and the Furious and imported cars and guns and anime that feature cool guns and big powers. And all of this belongs to a group who distinctly A, fucking hate rednecks, and B, come from rural Southern America. And for that reason, so they grow up in traditionally redneck communities. And like, it's a distinct, like, this was most of my friends, like, it was all either, like, all my theater friends were like all some realm of queer and introduced me to way too many musicals. And all my nerd friends were exactly this realm of people from the South who hate rednecks and love all the things that I just laid out. And because of their common origin and their common like home base and everything, I maintain that these people are in fact a subsect of rednecks. And and this friend of mine that the Smith is based on fucking hated when I told him that because, as I say, these people hate rednecks. But it is a realm of uh, I think they are a realm of redneck the same way that punks are a realm and subsect of like suburban community. Um, it is the people who lash out against the uh, against their own forefathers
Oh
in
yeah,
that kind of
like
way.
I mean, there've been two films called Suburbia
Yeah.
in our lifetime. It's specifically about like the post-punk culture. Like once the punks ran like grew up and ran out of things to fight for, you were all just in the suburbs, and what do you do? And then from there came the pop punk thing, and we're
Mhm.
all just like pretty boys at that point. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah. No, so that is that is my tangent about rednecks versus the people who most hate rednecks, who are also rednecks. It's like, 'cause guaranteed those people love guns and learn how to use guns from a redneck.
Oh yeah. I was looking at the lineup for the national this
Mhm.
year, this summer. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, the Midnight, who is one of my favorite bands, and the
I saw that.
Midnight,
Yeah.
they're playing in October, so I'm hoping to go
Nice.
to that. Also, Dog Star is playing in August, which is
Yes, I saw they were coming back because they played here a couple of years ago.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
try and get tickets to that.
yeah, Lauren and I have tickets. We won tickets to see Block Party,
Nice.
which is pretty cool. And I saw that the Circle Jerks coming through. Um, there's I think Thrice is playing like 4 days before we see them open up for Jimmy Eat World.
Nice.
Yeah, Jimmy Eat World shows in Philly, but like yeah, Thrice is the opener, and I'm like, oh okay,
Yeah.
you're taking it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was actually comparing the lineups for the National and the Jefferson,
Mhm.
and holy shit, the Jefferson is so twangy.
Yeah.
It's all like little like Americana bands and shit.
Yeah.
And
Which I do love some Americana music. I mean, I play bluegrass, but
yeah, yeah.
uh,
But like it's all we get. Like
yeah.
to get any decent like metal or punk or anything outside of that, we have to go to Richmond.
It's also really funny to me because like I get Charlottesville is a lot closer to the hills, like a lot closer to Appalachia. You're like kind of on the cusp there. But it's like I feel like so much of real bluegrass kinda has no place in Charlottesville specifically.
It really shouldn't, but the hipsters here have made it a thing.
Yeah, it's like I feel like for example, I can 100% see uh
Para ejemplo.
yeah, uh like Mumford and Sons would play Charlottesville while Billy Strings or Sierra Farrell would actually go into Appalachia, is how
Um,
it feels like it should be. But
sh
then again,
it
like
should be.
Billy's
Funny enough, Billy Strings broke his leg here.
right, you were telling me about because he
Yeah,
was
he
like
he, like, decided to do a skate trick after his set before the encore and just fucking broke his ankle, which I respect. That's mad respect right there. Like,
yeah,
yeah, let me just do a skate trick. Sick burn. Whoops.
dude, dude, I went to a show last week, for a band that I'm wearing their shirt right now, Master Boot Record. But,
Nice. Yeah, you were telling me about that one.
yeah, great show. Loved it, love it. Um, uh had a super fun time, but the opener, this dude called A Rotten Bit, um, he has this concept with his music that is really, really fun to me. I don't give a shit about the music. I'm sorry, A Rotten Bit, because I know you're watching and have any fucking idea who I am. but,
He's
but
here and he's mad.
yeah, no, like what he does is like I don't even know if it's EDM or techno. Like it's somewhere in that electronic club music. And
Yeah.
EDM, even though this is probably an incorrect assessment of the different electronic genres, because I don't listen to electronic music except for synthwave. Um, but but EDM always strikes me as something that is more like upbeat and kind of happier a little bit. Like I always think of someone like David Guetta or stuff that's probably house, not EDM, like Zed, and that's the two names that I can think of. But
That's dead, baby.
is he? Oh, is he?
No, that's a quote from Pulp Fiction.
And like Avicii. Speaking of dead people, but uh, um, but like that kind of stuff, the stuff that ends up on the radio.
Okay.
Uh, but uh, but this was more like hardcore, which in my brain is what techno would be. Because it's not drum and bass and it's not dubstep, but it's it was like hard style techno. Um, and But all of it was made completely using a modded out Game Boy.
Oh
Like
shit.
his MIDI controller is the actual Game Boy that he was holding in his hand for the whole set. Um, and it was great. Like at the beginning of his set, he reaches into like a fucking like trash can, like not like a kitchen trash can, like the kind that you have out on the curb. Um,
Okay.
and he lifts it up and he had like neon lights in it that would flash up. So it's like as if he's like opening the treasure chest in the Goonies or something like that. And then he pulls out of this trash can a modded out Game Boy. And so it's like hard style techno made entirely with a Game Boy. And so it's all Game Boy sounds you put in through a MIDI controller. Um, and like he does a very good job of it. It's just not a genre of music I really go for. It seems like the kind of stuff you have to be like dancing or something while you're doing it.
Dancing or something.
And
Yeah.
but it was like but he was like jumping into the crowd to get mosh pits going
Nice.
and doing
This actually sounds a lot like this guy Gull.
okay,
Gull.
right.
Basically, like he plays everything by himself, and he like wears this like crazy like helmet. Like he usually has like a modded out helmet that he wears.
Hmm.
And then like, but he mostly drums, but he has like synth stuff around him, and he'll just kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
build it around that. But it sounds similar to that
Yeah.
guy.
But yeah, it was fun. Um so that was fun, but it was just uh I do not remember what made me think to start talking about that.
It's okay. These
Yeah.
things are fluid.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, while we're uh over here, I have here with me, and so I wanted to show off.
Oh,
Uh um you showed, I think, last week when they first came in. Um and now I have uh issues 1 through 3 of Immortal Coil.
yes.
Have you read them yet?
I started issue 1, but I haven't finished it yet. I'm excited. Like it's really cool. I really like
I
it.
I am about to start the 3rd issue, which is the
Nice.
most recent one.
Uh-huh.
Um, and the art is fucking awesome.
Dude, Gerald is off the hook. He's fucking fantastic. Also a really cool dude. Like if he comes up in your like people you might know, fucking friend that guy because he's really cool.
Word. Sweet. Yeah, hell yeah. And
Uh,
then I'm looking forward to I think Proctor is supposed to get sent off at the end of this week.
yeah, Carmen's last update said that he was getting ready. How is he producing so fucking quickly? I've had
So
three issues from him in the last like year. It's insane.
I was thinking about that too, but then I was remembering. So I just had 3 issues up until like very recently, and he already had all 3 issues out when we met him at GalaxyCon
Did we
back in
meet him at
20.
GalaxyCon?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
I mean,
Carmen
I'm pretty sure that's where we met him.
Have we met him?
Yeah. Or at least I did, and then I showed you his stuff.
Okay, yeah, I think maybe you did because I don't think I like.
Which is so weird because you're always the one to meet people because I'm so much like less social in general.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I remember you getting the comics.
Yeah.
But then like I found it on Kickstarter. Like, look what I found. And you're like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, but like I think because he already had the first 3 issues out,
Yeah,
and that was
because I
in like
kickstarted 4 and got the collection.
yeah, because I think he uh like he already had the 3, and that was in like that was about 3 years ago. So I
Mhm.
think what he has probably done is he has just like worked his fucking ass off to get the other 3, and he has probably waited until all 6 were a little bit closer to production ready
Mhm.
before he started. Like he probably didn't Kickstarter 4. Like he probably didn't try to kickstart 4 until 6 was already beginning work.
Oh man.
Um, just because like I was thinking like, yeah, like this is insane production rate. And like I haven't talked to him about it, so maybe that's not what he's doing. And but
Maybe
but
he's got a really fucking like beast of an artist that just.
he does have a beast of an artist.
I
Like,
mean, his artist is insane. Like
yeah.
he's so freaking good. But like this person probably doesn't have like a day job.
I mean, yeah, it might be someone who is a full-time artist
Yeah.
professionally. So, um, but but like considering that, like, if he had all 3 of the first issues out in 2023, then that does kind of put 4, 5, and 6 at averaging an issue a year. Um, and he just didn't start launching 4 until it had been a bit longer. So either he had a hiatus and then has just been like feet to the pavement since then, or he put a little break just on actually like producing them and
Mhm.
has been like, you know, has been working in the background to get things ready to reduce the amount of time between issues.
Mhm.
So, um, but either way is totally possible. But if you haven't checked out Proctor, you definitely should. It is uh, it is Monster Hunter with family drama. Um,
He
and
describes it as like drunk Buffy.
it is like,
And I'm about that.
yeah, I can take a case for that. Um, it feels grittier than Buffy for sure.
It is. It's got more mature content than Buffy, but like it's like what if Buffy came into her powers as an adult that has abandonment issues and problems?
Yes, yeah,
But yeah, like it's like the art is fantastic. It's got some kind of like It's got a little eldritch kind of thing going on,
Mhm.
maybe some vampires, but like the chosen one thing is very like I'm hesitant to do a chosen one story, but this I think is really nailing it.
Yeah. See, I haven't read issue 4 because I kickstarted the latest one and I got 4 through 6
Oh,
on
okay.
that.
I think I got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I kickstarted individuals for 5 and 6.
Yeah.
I'm getting the or I think I got the Pulp Fiction cover for 5, and I'm getting the Clerks cover for 6, which is pretty.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I think one of the other variant covers that I had an idea to do for like 4 or 5 was the Breakfast Club cover,
Oh yeah.
which has been done before, most famously parodied with Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. You should look it up; it's pretty fantastic. All right, we got Sharku and Doss here. He's just like, "Hey, calm down there, buddy." So yeah, this page came along pretty well.
I'm looking at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Breakfast Club thing, and it's brilliant.
Yeah, isn't it great? But
Yes.
I think we have all the characters to pull that off.
Yeah. I think what would be a little bit of a fucked up, but in a way that I kind of want it, uh, thing would be to choose like, it'd be really funny to take like Friends
Oh,
and do that, but one of the characters has to be Haggard laying shot and bleeding out in the fountain.
in the fountain. They're all umbrellas open and Hackman's like hanging out of the.
Haggard's is like stuck in his like sucking wound.
Oh yeah, that's great. Have I showed you? I'm gonna pull up the other angle of that.
Oh yeah. Hell yes.
Yeah, just I still have some trash bag stuff to pull in over there, but
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, that page is done. We got this guy. It's looking good.
Yeah.
I still love these guys.
Possible ban evader monitoring.
What's up?
We have a
Ah,
bot in
Jesus
stream.
Christ. Fuck you, man. Get the fuck out of here. No one likes you.
I like that even Twitch recognizes it's a possible ban evader.
Possible yeah.
Ministerial ovation kit.
How do I reply? How do I get rid of you? How do you get rid of you, motherfucker? Ban user. How do I do that?
Give him the hand bammer, the ban hammer, the hand banner.
Ban hammer! Done, you motherfucker!
Hell yeah.
Eat it,
Fuck
dick.
AI.
Shit. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
literally advertising AI viewers.
It's so stupid. It's like boost your view count.
Fucking
Dumb
morons.
shit. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, before we go, so that thing that I was talking about last week, emailing the author about the stuff thing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
He seems pretty enthusiastic about it. He's like, that sounds like a really cool idea, but it's in the hands of his agent.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know how to sell her because I looked at the website and it's like, yeah, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like it seems like they've been burned before on like film rights and things like that.
how did they get burned? Like,
How to get burned? How to get burned? How to get burned? It's the old Nick Cage thing. Just like the like picking up the rights and then just like doing nothing with it, which apparently you can do. But yeah, I'm looking at the rights for like 2 novels from like 1996 and 2001.
yeah.
So basically, I just have to formulate a pitch to the agent and be like, hey, here's what I can do, and
Mm-hmm.
I might actually hit up Jason Sean Alexander and be like, hey bud, do you know what your writing partner does for
Right.
this kind of stuff? They adapted Blackula.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that goes, but like, yeah, I don't know, like we've done Kickstarters. We know how to do Kickstarters. We have experience in that. Do we formulate a pitch and go to a publisher? I don't know. I like honestly, I don't know how to proceed at this point. But
Yeah.
that's
You
where
should
that
also
is.
you should also reach out to your boy Jason Sean Alexander, your best friend Chase Sean Alexander, and
My best friend in the world.
yeah, and tell him to hurry up and do volume 3 of Empty Zone just for me.
He definitely should. I mean, for me too.
Yeah.
Though he did burn himself pretty hardcore
Yeah,
when his
he
iPad
did.
died and he lost an entire issue.
Yeah.
Condolences,
Yeah.
Jason. I'm so
that is
sorry.
so rough.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine. Like if I lost like the work that I'd done on issue 4 here, I wouldn't quit outright, but I would be pretty mad.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, God fucking damn it.
Yep.
So
We-
now
we
have
would-
to
we
full
would turn-
cost of my iPad into our Kickstarter cost.
Yeah. We would turn around and recreate issue 4 what we've done so far with AI. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Fucking kidding.
absolutely never.
Absolutely fucking not.
We
would rather have me draw issue 4 than use
that's what we should put out if that happens.
Yes.
I'm about
Dude, what if we did as a Kickstarter like a thing, if we had just like the cold open redrawn completely by me?
Okay. Is this a thing? This is the thing now. Okay.
I will 100% do
We're absolutely doing this. I'm sending you the pages and you are redrawing them.
No.
This is a stretch goal. This is a stretch goal for part 4.
No, you're not even going to send me the pages. I'm going to draw my own artistic interpretations from the script.
Even better. Even better.
It will be 100% unrecognizable. I don't have or know how to use Procreate, so it will be done all with just hand pencil. And
dude, I have a box of crayons in my car if you want.
I might genuinely employ crayons.
I think you should.
I think
here's the thing. You're doing something, you're making something with your hands, and that's important. It doesn't matter if you think it's good or not. You're doing something.
Yes.
And I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe that.
And the only way to start doing it well is to start by doing it poorly.
Right.
And then to keep going. The process is arguably the most important part.
I wouldn't even say arguably.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, like I think like did you watch Ronnie Chang?
I did.
In his anti-AI commencement. Holy shit, so good, so good.
Yeah,
I'm glad people are getting this because like I also watched an interview with like Sam Altman, and he's like, yeah, my whole job is to just get rid of the workforce.
Yeah.
Like, oh really?
And of course, this whole thing that's been going around about the fucking the future we envision is that intelligence will be sold to people like a utility, like water and electricity.
If no one has jobs, how can we buy anything?
Well, he even straight up said that it would become something that would only ever be available to the ultra rich.
Yeah.
And then he started talking about how it is, quote unquote, good for capitalism, which no good or redeemable human being has ever set their benchmark for like the goal to be, quote unquote, good for capitalism. I know people who believe in capitalism who what they believe is that capitalism is good for humanity. And even if that is wildly misguided, it still matches the point of their goal being, or their thought being, that it's good for people. Sam Altman has straight up not prioritized at all what is good for people, and he has specifically called out, this is what's good for capitalism.
You can't have capitalism without capital.
He straight up opposes humanity.
He's a piece of shit. Like I
We're
can't
not
say
setting his
is
house.
his house on fire? It should be.
We aren't setting his house on fire enough.
That's what I keep saying.
It should. I'm going to say a whole bunch of stuff that's going to get us banned on Twitch. There is a certain extent to which I have to admit I do not identify as a pacifist.
Oh yeah, I've never been in a fight, but like I can wholly see myself doing violence against people like this.
Yeah, and it's like I think, I think ethically the correct choice and the high road would be violence against certain people, but
Yeah, I agree with that too. That's why
yeah.
we work so well together.
Yeah. um and nowadays it's really encouraging because we're seeing how uh AI is like AI companies are on track to go bankrupt, and AI is costing more than the human workforce that's being disposed and um, and offboarded, and we're seeing where a consistent and persistent uh, rejection of AI is having uh, a really positive effect, and this thing that we're all being told is inevitable is showing itself not to be inevitable at all. But
How many states have banned data centers?
I don't even know.
A bunch. Like I know New Jersey has completely banned data centers.
God bless New Jersey.
Right? I never thought I'd say it in my lifetime.
See, God bless New Jersey. My favorite strip club experience was at New Jersey. I have never been a patron of a strip club. It's not my thing. It's not something I ever really found myself particularly interested in. I deliver to a bunch of them, and I specifically go, several hours before they're open. But uh, you know, not trying to, like, I don't see that as a virtue signaling thing or anything. It's just
I mean,
that.
you're doing your job. It's fine.
Yeah, and it's also like, it's just like strip clubs don't appeal to me personally. Um, but but I was at a friend's 25th birthday. I was closer to 25 at the time. No, uh, um, this is like 70 years ago, and uh, and we all were going out. We were going to the casino, then the club, and then uh, a strip club. And we all knew that that was the plan. So I knew I didn't feel like going in the uh, strip club, so I brought a ukulele with me, and I had it like in its case, and I had it like strapped to my back while we were in the casino and while we were in the club dancing and shit. So I'm just the biggest fucking dork all night.
Yeah.
I had people coming up to me all fucking night asking me about my weird guitar. Um, you have no idea it on an evening full of that many drunks how much mileage you can get off of telling people that you threw your guitar in the wash. Um, uh, 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 but it was a good night, and it's fun to feel like an absolute fucking dork. But we got to the strip club, and I was like, all right, this is my moment. So while everybody else went in, had their fun time, um, I stayed outside, sat on the corner like a little sad boy, and uh, played ukulele covers of 80s pop, like power ballads.
Nice.
and and so while everyone else was
Take me
blowing,
home tonight.
I did. The one that I remember, because it's the one I can still play, was Eye of the Tiger.
Nice.
Um, uh,
Look, it's my Immortal Coils.
nice.
Yeah. Still in my 2-read pile, which is
Yeah. But yeah, so while everyone else was blowing like $100 or $200, I made like $50
fantastic.
busking.
Amazing.
We got done, and we all went for pizza, and I was like, I got this.
See,
It was,
that's kind of amazing.
and then at the end of the night, we were all, like everybody else was incredibly drunk because I'm not sitting out there busking and also drinking whiskey. So everyone else who was inside the club was absolutely fucking blasted, and I was perfectly fine. But I didn't know where we were because I wasn't paying attention. They didn't know where they were because they were drunk. So we had to figure out where we were. But everyone in the kitchen at the pizzeria uh, was none of them spoke English. So I started speaking Spanish, and no one who was with our party knew that I spoke Spanish. And so I got to feel especially cool while I'm buying everyone else's pizza and like being bilingual in front of them and stuff. Um, but I still have a fucking ukulele strapped to my back.
Yeah.
I was just a case study in dichotomous vibes.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. All right, we got this page done. Page 7.
Hell yes.
I'm currently penciling up pages 13 and 14. I'm happy to say that pages 16 and 17 is a splash page.
Hell yes.
And you know which one that is.
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
Oh yeah.
That is.
It's a good one. And I will say there is a specific piece of media that I want to try and get from Allie and see if we can get a hold of somehow.
Oh.
And maybe we can put it on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
That has some relevance to that splash page.
Okay. I'm curious.
Yeah. I'll tell you offline, and we'll let it be a surprise.
We are at 7:17. I got to make some fried chicken sandwiches.
Nice.
For the wifey and I. And also make some slough.
Nice. We're gonna, I think, watch a movie. I just found a movie on YouTube called Warlords. It's something about wood elves that start a revolution, and it's Billy Boyd, who of course my wife and I are both in love with, and then Jennifer Engel. Yeah, and then
Gandalf maybe.
Right. I think Gandalf was so frustrated with him because he was in love with him.
That's true.
Oh
wow! Look at that.
Oh, that's so sick.
I don't know how that happened because like the iPad is asleep, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
because it's the actual cover for issue 1, but it's
Is it showing on yours too as like a dark, like silhouetted, like half
It
silhouetted
is.
version of it?
It really is. I don't know why.
It's so sick.
Yeah, I all I did was close my iPad, and that's what did it. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
it's so
pretty
sick.
cool. I might just like desaturate the whole thing and just make a wallpaper out of it.
Yeah, honestly, like maybe we'll release that as a thing.
That could be cool.
So
Um, yeah, so Warlords. So yeah, you saw
yeah.
Obsession
Oh yeah,
recently, and I saw
Obsession.
Backrooms.
Yeah, I think I am gonna start watching the Backrooms YouTube's videos.
So here's the thing. Your church girls who are like, you need to watch the YouTubes in order to get the movie. They might not have been paying attention to the movie because like
Maybe.
it makes it pretty like I didn't feel like I've only passively watched some of the YouTube stuff, but like
Yeah,
they make it pretty like it's pretty clear what the story's about. It
yeah,
has to do with therapy and trauma.
yeah. It's
But like
also maybe it was more along the lines of like uh, I don't know if there was like something about the vibe that just like clicks more when you've watched the videos. I don't know.
maybe if you know what you're expecting when you go to sit down and watch it,
Hmm.
like with this whole like alternate reality that's behind another wall. But yeah, there's that whole thing. But like I thought it was good, and they've already started talking about a sequel, and I'm like, of course they are, because A24 is probably like they probably saw the project and were like, we could make a TV series out of this, or we could just like bank on sequels. And I'm like,
Hmm.
of course they're going with the sequels route, which is a bummer to me, but like
Yeah,
they backloaded the story.
yeah,
Like all the explanations and all the relevance to the characters came out at the end. But it
right.
was good. It was effective. It was creepy. I enjoyed it. Was it
Cool.
my favorite movie of the year? No, but it was good.
Yeah, I Obsession. I realized it's so funny because like my buddy who went with me, he like he could see me like squirming and writhing in the seat, and
Because
he was like, "I'm
you don't do the horror thing too much.
I am very new to horror in general. I've only been actually appreciating and enjoying horror movies for the last maybe like 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
Um, and everything that I enjoy with horror is the really gimmicky fun stuff, or like not gimmicky, but like really campy
Okay.
or fun stuff. Like some of it's like Evil Dead is my all-time favorite. Um, and also up there is Bad Taste.
Yes.
Like like
You're
those are
welcome.
yes, thank you. Those are exactly my wheelhouse. But I also have really enjoyed some that aren't campy at all, and they're also not really horror comedies, but they are still extremely fun.
Mhm.
Um, Weapons was
Okay.
incredibly fun.
Yeah, Weapons
Um,
is great.
uh,
The
uh,
trailer for
Abigail,
his new Resident Evil movie was before Backrooms, and that looks amazing.
yeah.
Outside of the canon of the video games, there have been too many video games. I don't care. I think his Resident Evil looks amazing.
The thing is,
Don't
like
at me.
the thing is, Resident Evil 7 also, if you're going on previous stories,
Mhm.
super didn't feel like a Resident Evil game,
Yeah, I think.
but it's extremely, like, widely acclaimed. People fucking love it.
Yeah, I
Um,
think like the fact that he's moving away from the Raccoon City and the stars thing is pretty cool. And
yeah,
it's just like, oh, here's a dude going through this while you know, this company did something that turned out bad.
yeah, yeah. But, but yeah, with Obsession, so, like, it's super not the type of horror I go for. I don't typically go for, like, uncomfortable horror or psychological or any of that stuff because it's like I I wanna have fun watching it. But uh Obsession, like when I was like writhing and squirming with my seat and stuff, and he was like, "I'm sorry I made you watch it." It's like I don't think I dislike it. um, but the stuff that was making me like writhe and feel uncomfortable wasn't the horror shit at all. Like it was really effective with the creepy stuff. Some of the stuff they did with lighting, like the people in charge of like the lighting and all that stuff deserve a
Yeah.
fucking Oscar.
Yeah, that would probably fall on the DP,
Yeah.
the director of photography. Also, like this is another really young director. Like,
Yeah.
Backrooms was directed by Kane Parsons, who was 20. Obsession, the guy is a YouTuber, and
Mhm.
he's like 25.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what we need right now. Like,
It is.
like
I will
what makes Gen Z scared? You know, Like,
right. And that's the thing is like, I think what I realized is that the stuff that made me uncomfortable and the stuff that made me cringe wasn't the horror stuff. It wasn't the build up to the horror stuff. It was young adults and Gen Zers acting like Gen Z.
yeah, that's gonna get me too.
It made me feel so old, but the entire time all of the narrative stuff is building up and it's like it made sense for the narrative, but so much of it was just like every single problem in this movie could be solved if A, you stopped being a pussy and just communicate to this girl that you're interested in her. And B, if you just like just communication, just any remotely mature degree of communication between one person and the next would solve every single fucking problem
Yeah.
in that movie.
Yeah, a lot of Backrooms is like a lot of this could have been prevented if people just minded their own business.
Yeah. And like that I get. I'm not the type to mind my own business. Like I will mind my own business when like people have secrets, but it's like I'm gonna look behind the door. I'm going to go down into the cave.
The first guy to go down there, that made sense. But when his therapist follows him down, like if your therapy guy like stops contacting you, it's not. I wouldn't think twice about it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you would if you're a therapist, but still, you wouldn't go to his store and like go to the basement and go into the back rooms.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like
that said, I think it's really, it's a really effectively done new horror movie.
Yes, for sure. And I think all the things that made me cringe are also important to the story, and the story couldn't have worked without it because horror movies never work if everyone just always makes good decisions and acts in a mature way.
That's one of the things that I love about Scream 1 is that very early on they point out that like, oh, there's a killer in the house, why are you running up the stairs when you should be going out the front door? And that's one of the first things they disarm because at the time we don't know there are two killers.
Right.
So it's like, oh, she has nowhere to go but upstairs, and it's just like it really like subverted that expectation in a really cool way at a time when horror was getting pretty stale.
Yeah, for sure. But it's like, all the horror stuff was great. I loved it. It was super, super fun. Director of photography needs a fucking Oscar. Inde Navarrete, the lead actress.
I hear she's amazing.
She's incredible. I think she is going to join like Jenna Ortega, Mia Goth, and Samara Weaving as like the modern scream queens.
Nice.
Like,
we need more of them.
It's so she's.
I'm glad you didn't say Sydney Sweeney.
No.
I don't really like her all that much.
No, I also don't know her from any horror shit, but
I don't think she's horror shit.
I mostly know her from people talking about her face and body.
That's all they do. That's really all they do. Anyway, oh my god, it's like 7:30.
Yeah. But Obsession is really good. It made me uncomfortable, and I think I love it.
Backrooms is pretty good. You should probably see it some way. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
I'm on that Bauhaus. I'm on that Brutalist. I'm on that OG. You on that new to this. I'm on that matador, I'm on that bullfight. You on that bullshit, I'm on that dirt bike. I'm on that 12 o'clock, you on that road rag.